Gentlemen, welcome to the John Olive Fifth Quarter Show. I'm John Gray here with Coach John Olive, and it's Tullahoma High School Wildcat football time 2014, and we had a home game last night against one of our local rivals, and that would be Shelbyville, and it was absolutely a great football game. It's what high school football is all about.
It was a good Friday night, and I hope and think that everybody was in attendance of the ball game feel like they got their money's worth, and probably a little more. It was too hard fought, two teams fighting really hard. We kind of jumped on them there early, and then they responded, and when they finally caught back up to us and went back up in front of us, 25-21, I believe, then our kids responded. And the fourth quarter was just last man standing, and Shelbyville and Coach Hardy were the last men standing, and congratulations to them on a great victory. And
you know, saying that, it was down, folks, if you weren't there, you'll see in this film, it was down a 4-point loss with 21 or 27.4 seconds left on the clock, something like that.
Yeah, kind of the same way we beat them last year.
Yeah.
You know, we were the ones that scored right at the end of a ball game, and they had a few seconds left, and last night it was reversed. You know, proud of our young men. They fought. First time we've been competitive all year long, so maybe we're growing up, maybe we're learning a little bit, and we'll find out next week whether we carry it over as we'll play another really, really good football team in Giles County.
All right, well, this is a long ball game, a lot of video, a lot of action. So what we'll do right now is we'll take a quick commercial break, and we will be back with the first quarter of Tullahoma versus Shelbyville. The Wash Spot on North Jackson Street in Tullahoma is your new state-of-the-art, high-tech express tunnel car wash that gets your car clean quickly and beautifully. We have 4 washes available, from the $6 Express Wash to the $12 Supreme Clean, featuring DuraShield Total Car Protectant. Just pick your wash and let the Express Tunnel Wash leave the dirt behind. After the wash, you can help yourself to one of the free vacuums. Come by 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to get the best wash in town at a great price. We're located at 2180 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma. The Wash Spot, locally owned and operated.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas, the comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District.
They say you see the world differently. It's like you see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. That's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart has more locations than anyone in the state, giving more heart patients a new lease on life. For more than 40 years, they've been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Our captains last night, left to right, number 64, Alan Gwynn. Alan's been in the program all 4 years, but he moved to offensive tackle. He'd been a guy who wanted to play defense only. We've convinced him that he can hit people just as hard on the offensive side of the ball. And anyway,
have just as much fun over there, can't you?
He is doing really good for us at left offensive tackle. Number 31, a permanent captain, Michael Lett, linebacker and fullback for us. And number 10, Jake Crabtree, wide receiver and cornerback. And Jake started about 2 weeks ago. He's had 2 really good weeks, not only playing on Friday nights, but also in practice. And then number 44, permanent captain, linebacker and tight end, Aaron Gray. And we won the toss. We deferred to the second half. We're going to try to onside kick it right off the bat. And we kick it too deep, and they're able to scoop it, and that's the reason we didn't want to kick it to them. I watched them against Warren County, and I thought, well, we'll pop it up over their heads. If we get them drawn up, kick it over everybody's head. And I watched Warren County try to pop one over their head, and they run back 10 yards, scoop it up, and run to the end zone with it. And I said, nope, throw that now. Really, really athletic football team. Defense plays really well here. Isaac Berber's first one to get in there, but he can't wrap him up. But he comes back in and gets him a second time. I thought our defense played about as well as we could early in the ball game. As the ball game went along, we struggled against their offense, but a lot of people are going to struggle against their offense. Their offense is very potent.
Well, you get enough of Mr. Number 3, it'll wear you out after a night.
He's a really good football player. 7 at quarterback, Cunningham's a really good football player. They got wide receivers that are really good football players.
Great job right there.
And, you know, Gray Alexander and Jacob Gagnier. I don't know how many tackles Jacob had last night, but I see him make several really big plays as I watch the video. And you'll watch our defensive ends. We're undersized at defensive end. There'll be one series we get upfield, and the rest of the time we stayed where we were supposed to. Great job. Aaron Gray jumps, grabs the ball out of the air, and can't quite get the block to get it all the way to the end zone. But the offense takes over in great field position. We start off running our option there, and probably a misread there by Eli, and we end up losing yardage. And we come back, run it again, and get a couple of yards of it back. And we run a little quarterback counter there, and thought we were going to get 5 or 6. We ended up getting about 3. Leave ourselves with a 4th and long. Great execution here. Eli Grow to Cole Potter. And that's a great job by Eli, and good run after the catch by Cole. We get the first down, and we go to our heavy set, or whatever you want to call it, where we're kind of unbalanced. And then on that particular play, we give Cole pretty much an option, you know, start up the middle and then go.
Get it in the end zone.
Yeah,
that's the option.
Use your speed to get it to the end zone. And Will Holt comes in and kicks the PAT through with Eli Grow holding and Aaron Gray snapping, and we have taken a 7-0 lead. Alejandro Romo kicks off, and ball went out of bounds, and Shelbyville chooses to take the ball where it went out of bounds, so they've got it at the 38-yard line. And again,
great defense.
Great defense. I think these first 3 times they touch the ball, I think we do a really great job against them. And Shelbyville's a no-huddle team. They call everything after they've lined up and looked at your defense. Michael Lett there on the tackle. And Michael Lett almost picked it off. I mean, he reached up and almost grabbed that ball. So we make them punt, and it's a great way to start the ball game. We got to work on catching punts, though, because we're giving up way too many yards there. I don't know whether we could have caught that one or not. We were going with only one person back in this ball game. Try to run an isolation there, and they've got a linebacker stunt coming from the backside, and we end up not picking him up, so get a short gain, come back, and tried to hit Riley Darden there.
Looked like a little miscommunication.
And good throw, just couldn't hang on to it here, and don't know whether we could have gotten the first down or not, but we just weren't able to hang on to that throw. And we thought it hit the blocker's leg there, but anyway. Now they're going to try to run the thing down our throats here, and we do a good job. Very short gain, great gang tackling. Now they're going to come back with a play-action pass off of it. And Cole Potter seeing good coverage. So we've got them in a 3rd and long. And they run a draw type play and pick up about 8 yards, leaves it with a short 4th and 2. And they're gonna run a fake right here. And if you're watching at the top of the screen, number 24, Alex Williams is gonna make the play, I believe, right there. He breaks the momentum, and the rest of the Wildcats get there, and they have given us the ball in great field position. We try to run the little counter again and can't get the defensive end blocked, so that turns everything back up inside. And we're trying to run a bootleg here, and Chase is not able to get his hips around, so ball's there, but we're going to come back and make a great throw right here as he hits Riley Darden right down the middle of the field. And we have scored. Will has only come on and kicked the PAT, and we're going to be up 14-0.
And who would have ever thought that?
3 minutes to go in the first quarter, and we've jumped out to the 14-0 lead. And it's a nice feeling to have because we've been on the other side of it from the standpoint of our first 2 games. They're trying to run an outside, what's called an outside zone there, and good job by the running back. We didn't play it real bad, and he still picks up 5 yards on the play, 6 yards.
Well, he's a stout young man.
And they come back and run the same play the opposite direction. 3rd down and 2. And if I'm not mistaken,
great job.
Great job. That was Andy Duncan. Andy Duncan was the first one to hit him, and no first down. And they do all this movement and shifting and stuff, trying to draw you off sides. People that remember several years back, they'll remember that we jumped off sides in a crucial situation in, I think, 2010. Chase Dixon stays at quarterback for another series. We'll try to run a counter, trying to slow down their defense a little bit, and didn't have anybody make it around to block that linebacker, so we don't end up with much yardage at all. We're going to run Riley Darden this time and get several blocked, but we don't get number 2 blocked, and he was probably the most important guy for us to get blocked on that play. So we pick up a couple, but that's it, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We're going to face the 3rd and 8 when we come back.
All right, so it's the end of the first quarter, and we're up 14-0. And that's exciting for everybody. I know these young men are excited. The fans were excited. I'm sure, Coach, y'all were feeling pretty good about this time right here.
We're just glad to see that we're competing.
There you go. So what we're going to do is take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the second quarter of Tullahoma versus Shelbyville 2014 Wildcat football.
Trucks. The #1 selling truck for 35 years straight, the Ford F-Series, can be found at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. We have a huge selection of over 100 trucks to choose from, with Ford manufactured rebates and incentives up to $10,000 or 0% financing available. Now is the time to buy. So come on down to Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester, and remember,
trucks,
and more trucks. Why buy anywhere else?
The Gondola, located at 412 East Carroll Street, is Tullahoma's oldest pizza, pasta, and steakhouse, featuring all kinds of pizzas, calzones, pastas, and steaks, chicken, pork, sandwiches, and seafood. Check out their daily specials on Facebook. And don't forget that on Saturdays, there's ribs and smoked Boston butts. Add a great variety of appetizers and desserts, and come on in, y'all. Gondola has it all. For carry-out, call 455-9738. That's the Gondola Steakhouse, located at 412 East Carroll Street in Tullahoma.
Everybody's in a business. A realtor helps build your family with a home to grow in. A doctor keeps you healthy and can fix a broken heart. An accountant keeps you on track for your future dreams. As a master IJO jeweler, Woodard's Diamond Showroom is a little of all of these because we're in the love business. We're there for your family's special times with regular happiness checkups and symbols of love. That's our business at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, Family Practice Dentistry for 29 years.
Third down, 7. And we're going to get a pass interference call here as we're trying to take a shot at them deep. And Cole Potter had gotten behind them, just a little late getting the ball delivered to him. And
they ran right through him.
So anyway, we do pick up first down though, it's automatic. Try to run Chris House there, and not a lot of space in there. We didn't get a lot of rushing yards last night. It was, to get 35 points, we didn't end up with a tremendous amount of yards, I don't think. Obviously we had a short porch on that first touchdown, but the rest of them, but we had the kickoff return that set up another, so that would.
Right. We did pretty good on our kicking game last night.
We did. not disappointed with it. We weren't able to pick up first down there, and Riley Darden will punt the ball. And so defense goes back to work. They've had a great first quarter. And we start off this one doing really well.
Great.
Riley misses him right there, but you know, as soon as his helmet comes off, he's down. So unless it comes off from an illegal maneuver. Number one's helmet came off about 5 times, I think, last night.
DiCappuccino.
Second and long. And they're going to run Mr. Eddings. I believe that's him. That may be the other one. No, that's the other one. That's not Mr. Eddings. And Cole Potter catches up to him, and it saves a touchdown.
Cole closed on him really quickly there.
Cole's
as well.
Fastest kid we have. We just need a few more like him. Riley Darden on the tackle, and Jake Crabtree. And here comes a counter trap there, and ripping us pretty good up the middle there. Alex Williams makes the tackle.
Alex weighs what?
160. Between 150 and 160 probably. Quarterback on the counter trap, and they miss right there. He steps out of bounds, but they rule him a touchdown.
Stepped out of bounds about the 5 or 4. 4?
Yeah, when you put it frame by frame, you can tell which yard line it is. A little bit easier than seeing it in real life.
Yeah.
And so they get a touchdown, but the defense has played fantastic up to this point, and they're going to play their hearts out all night long. We just finally get one down. We've got kids that are going both ways that are beginning to cramp up, and it just takes its toll on us in the fourth quarter.
You know, I know you have goals for your different teams and stuff. What's a good punt for you?
If we net 30 yards on a punt, we're happy. And that means that the ball can be punted 30 yards and they fair catch it, or the ball can be punted 40 yards and they return it
10. Yeah,
10.
Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah. Great kickoff return by Riley Darden. Okay. And gives us the ball down at their 25-yard line. We go to our Wildcat set. And you can see that we give Cole some options there. He starts up the middle, and we missed a block there on the outside linebacker. We're going to come back, and we're going to throw a bootleg right here. And we're trying to hit Aaron Gray, and number one runs into him, cuts him off, and so it's a 15-yard, well, it's a half a distance to the goal penalty. They're going to back it up here in this second, as they'd given us a yard or two extra. So before we snap this ball, they'll change the marking.
And we need to get this ball in the end zone here.
That's the way to keep your feet moving, running like a pinball. Just bouncing off people. And so, sitting in a good situation here. And Cole's gonna go right up the gut. And touchdown. Cole Potter, great job offense. It's a way to take advantage of the short field again. And Will Holt comes on, puts it through. Eli Groh holding. And it's 21-7.
Will is a senior.
He's a first-year kicker. Plays on our soccer team, and found out that we were really desperate looking for a kicker. Alejandro I thought he got better and better at kicking his own side kicks.
Did.
I mean, he gave us a chance to get the football, and I decided they were going to have the ball out around the 40-yard line either way, minimum. So we might as well have a shot at it.
Yeah.
They blow the play there. Cunningham still picks up some positive yards as they had a busted play, and he ends up picking up about 5 yards on the play.
You know, later on during the night, he on that kickoff, they get to waiting on that, and he starts chipping them over the top, and he hit one like a golf shot.
Oh, yeah.
It hit right by the sideline and backed up just like a wedge.
Yeah, it sure did. Jacob Gagnier, big stop right there, 3rd and 2. And we're there. We just can't keep him from getting the yardage for a first down as Riley Darden and Michael Lett make the tackle, but Shelbyville gets the first down. And this is the reason the video is so long. It's because you got to video them from the get-go because they're liable to snap the ball at any moment.
Right.
You know, they can snap it quick or they can go slow like they are right now. Great job. We need to wrap up right there, but that's a great job by Cole Potter. Coming off the edge as a blitzer. And we catch them doing what we thought they would be doing, trying to throw. They come back, and that's the play that's going to eventually really give us trouble.
You know, that's such a simple little thing, and even from high school all the way to the pros, that is a very difficult play to defend.
Especially when you're real athletic. Yeah. Trying to tackle an athlete in space is really tough, unless you're really athletic. So defense has held them, and to me this was kind of a turning point in the game right here. There's 5 minutes or so to go till halftime. We're up 21-7, and this punt right here is going to be downed inside our 5-yard line. And see, it landed on the 20, and that's just tough. Or at 6-yard line, so we lost 14 yards.
That ball
right
needed
there.
to be caught.
Yeah, we got to. You're just giving up too many yards there, and we bust the play right here, and we come back. We're going to bust the same play. We just got confused, and so instead of us having a chance at getting it out of there, we backed up 1 yard. I call for a quick kick right here. Cole's our second punter, and you know, he's a great rugby punter, and I'll take blame for it. We hadn't really worked on it out of that formation or anything, and so we get a 3-yard punt there from the 5 to the 8, and instead of punting it and it rolling forever over their heads. Defense is going to make a great stand right here. 2nd down. And there's your trap, and the quarterback kept it off the trap, and it was Isaac Berber that stayed at home. He didn't make the tackle, but he blew the play up because he stayed at home, and so now we've got him in a 3rd down 9. And if I remember right, they'll try to hit a slant route. No, it's the next series. Receiver doesn't hang on to it, but even if he had, I believe we could have tackled him and kept him out of the end zone.
They had a hard time catching the ball.
And so they bring on their kicker, though, and he does what a good kicker should. He hits the chip shot field goal, and it makes it 21-10 with 1:45. Depending on where we get the ball, depends on what kind of mode we're in. I don't want to get greedy and give them an easy touchdown and make it 21-17 going in at halftime, and they have all the momentum. But we realize that we need 1 first down. And Riley Darden on the return, and we'd only get tackled there at the 26, 27-yard line. So now our thought process is don't make a mistake. let's get a first down. We need to run it and get a first down. And Chris is able to pick up 3 yards. And we're trying to come up underneath the end there, and anyway, we couldn't pick up any yardage, so now it's 3rd down. We're going to go ahead and run the ball. We do not want to stop the clock with an incomplete pass. We want them to at least have to burn their timeout.
Right.
And punt the ball away. We've done a great job with the punt team covering this year, and we're going to have a big breakdown, and it's going to put us right back in trouble. Riley does a good job at retrieving the snap there, but Eddings is going to pick it up. We missed the tackles, and Bobby Simpson, great job by Bobby. And he makes a sure tackle there, and but they've got the ball in great field position. And for all the old timers that are sitting there thinking that he should have waylaid the receiver there, the new targeting rules don't allow you to play that way any longer. So Alex did exactly what he needed to. They hit a little short hitch there for first down. You know, you kind of caught between how much yardage are you willing to give them. Obviously, starting at our 40-yard line, we couldn't give them a whole lot.
Right.
And good job, good coverage, but we don't have any contain on the quarterback, and we missed the tackle there. That would at least, you know, they'd stop the clock for the first down, but then they either were going to have to call timeout or they were going to lose some seconds, even if they spiked it.
But he got out of bounds.
But he got out of bounds, and that stops the clock. So at the end of this play right here, there's going to be 0.4 of 1 second left on the clock. If he does not get out of bounds, in all likelihood, that would have been the last play of the half, and this play would not take place.
Right. And when the ball was snapped on that play, there was only 6 seconds on the clock.
That's correct.
And that looked just more like more than a 2-second play to me.
Well, it went down to 0.4. So it was 5 seconds and 5.6 seconds is what it took for that play to take place. And so there was 4/10 of a second left on the clock.
4/10, yeah, that's right. Okay. All right.
So it's 21-13 at halftime, and you know, we talked to our young men at halftime that it is going to be really intense in the second half. They will bring their best shot at you, and that you got to meet them, you got to hit them right back with the same intensity.
And they did.
And we do. I mean, it's a battle. It's a good football game. We just came out on the wrong end of the stick.
All right. Well, what we're going to do before we go to halftime is we're going to remind you about a couple of things. We want to remind you about Aqua Hydrate. That is our water that we have here, brought to you and to us by Mid-South Distributing, the Gerwe family. They're our water, our water sponsor. If you need to hydrate, Aqua Hydrate's what you need to do, and it's full of electrolytes and just keep you up and operating fine. And last night, as humid and warm as it was, and cramping, and if you're out doing yard work or whatever, make sure you hydrate with Aqua Hydrate. And
we might put that on our sideline. How'd you say that? That's what needs to be in our cooler.
There you go. There you go. And we also want to thank Brent Bates at Tri-County Roofing, and he is a sponsor here on the John Ollie Fifth Quarter Show. They are the oldest and best industrial and commercial roofers in this area. So if you need any industrial or commercial roofing done, give Brent a call at 728-1664. They're the best, and they're the oldest because they're the best. They're not the best because they're the oldest. They're the oldest because they're the best. Tri-County Roofing. With that said, we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be back with halftime.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Are you ready to look better, feel better, and lose weight? Hi, I'm Joe McCamey, and when I was 90 pounds overweight, I needed a simple solution. That's why I started the Lose to Win weight loss competition.
My name is Sue Richardson, and I have lost 36.6 pounds.
And I've actually lost a total of 104 pounds.
It's getting on the scale and watching the numbers go down.
The Lose to Win competition can help you too. Take control of your weight in 2014. I'm here to help. Visit our website or call today.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
2014 halftime production, Dream On, featuring the music of Aerosmith, the Eurythmics, the White Stripes, Hans Zimmer, Rush, and Mussorgsky. The band is under the direction of field commanders John Girdham and Noah Beal. Band captain is Victoria Byron, with officers Connor Nassiger, Hannah Manus, Lindsay Seaborn, Isabella Alamilla, Reagan Lamb, Andrew Lawson, and Drew Stallings. Percussion captain is Zach Stevens, and guard captain is Hope Gordon. The Tullahoma High School Marching Band.
highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Goody Two Scoops is a self-serve frozen yogurt shop located in Tullahoma, Tennessee. We have over 80 different flavors of soft-serve frozen yogurt and can offer 15 of those flavors served at one time. We have over 50 different toppings, ranging from fresh sliced fruit to chocolates and assorted nuts. Our frozen yogurt is a healthier alternative for a frozen treat with certified live cultures that are good for you. Goody Two Scoops also has a full commercial kitchen with 2 certified chefs on duty to bake an array of fresh pastries, custom cakes, wedding cakes, assorted cookies, chocolates, cupcakes, and our delicious chocolate-covered strawberries, just to name a few. We are kid and family friendly with a dedicated, friendly, and qualified staff to serve you.
I'm Philip Bourne, Stamp Nab Detail Shop Manager. Here are a few things our customers have to say about our service.
What I love most about the Stamp Nab Detail Shop is there's someone local that I can trust to pick up my car, have it cleaned, and deliver it back to me in showroom condition.
What really amazed me is when he opened the hood and looked like he had taken the old engine out and put a new engine inside.
We have several different packages and individual services to get your vehicle looking like new again. We're located just behind Stamp Nab Chevrolet dealership. Call today, schedule an appointment, and see what a difference our detail can make.
Serving you as a local firefighter.
Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force.
Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
It's our choice here to start the second half, so we're going to opt to receive the football here in the second half as we deferred our option till then. Shelbyville is going to defend the scoreboard. And Riley Darden going to be the return man, and we can't quite get it out to the 30. The 29-yard line. And come out and not in the right formation, and so we end up not getting any yards as we had the linemen running one play and the backs running another play, the exact opposite of each other. Good job, Eli. It's a good job escaping.
Good block.
And lineman peeling back. I think Alan Gwynn was the first one, and then Jacob Gagnier was the second one. And, third down, and throw it to Riley there in the middle of the field, and obviously not a good result. Riley punts it away here. We get a good roll this time. But Shelbyville's got the ball in good field position. They're out at their own 39.
You know, so there are a lot of people going to that rugby-style punt now.
Well, it makes it harder to block because you don't know where the punter's going to be.
Right.
And so your location is a lot tougher. You can see our defensive ends holding their ground and making the play bounce wide, and Cole misses the first shot on the quarterback, and host of Wildcats get there, though, to make the tackle, but he gains 5 yards. And here they throw a little swing pass. It was really a lateral, and we can't get off our blockers to make the tackle, and so they get a first down. And this is probably the only time I felt like that they absolutely whipped us. This drive right here, they got us going backwards, and our ends get upfield, and comes a little swing again and again. You know, simple play. They're picking up yardage because we can't get off blocks, and the people chasing it from the inside, by the time they catch up to it, they've got positive yardage.
Right.
Here comes a trap up the middle, and our linebackers there, Aaron Gray and Michael Lett, make the stop. Now they go to this formation right here that it really gives us some trouble. They run it to the weak side that time, and Jacob Gagnier eats it up.
Yeah, that was a good job.
But as we go through the night, they start running it back to the tight end side, and that's where we struggle. And here it comes back to the tight end side, and you see that we're losing that edge right there. And so they pick up the first down. Eddings picks up the first down. And they trap back this other way, and he fumbled the football. They first signaled that it was our ball, and so now we get caught with our defense not ready. I really got kind of ticked that we had the ball set back in play when it was the officials that made the mistake to begin with. And there's your screen. Aaron Gray makes the tackle, but not before. Now,
yeah, it's just hard to stop that big old boy right there.
I thought we had gotten the turnover and stopped their drive, and not able to, whatever. I talked to one of the officials, and he said it was clearly White got the ball, and I said, I understand that y'all say White gets the ball, but I said I don't understand why we're putting the ball back in play because of y'all's mistake. You should have allowed us to get back out on the field and get set back up, call our defense.
And he said?
Nothing. Goes on up the sideline. So I still don't have any explanation why they except the only thing I can figure out is they
That's a good job from that young man.
Which way White was going and which way Red was going. That's the only thing I can figure out. Dylan McElhaney there does a great job on that return. I was worried when he started to cross the field, but he knew where his return was and got up the field.
5-yard penalty.
1st and 5. And Chase, they're going to call holding on 40 right there. And I'm sitting there trying to figure out, we thought we had a face mask. We thought they had called face mask on their kid for grabbing Dylan's face mask. And they've called holding on Dylan. So we end up losing that first down back. We're going to come back and hit Dylan with a pass here. And Dylan Pearson picks up 6 or so. And so we've got a makeable chance right here to get a first down. We're going to run the option here, and Chase Dixon's going to come out and throw the ball, and they're going to call us for blocking in the back right there. And it was just, I don't know, rough calls. That's all I can say, rough calls, because the end zone shot shows exactly what happened, and all I can say, wrong call.
Wrong call.
Yes. And we come back. We do complete it to Jake Crabtree there. Chase Dixon to Jake Crabtree, and we pick the first down back up. So we keep the drive going. That was a big third down pickup right there, as that was 3rd and long, and Chase Dixon battling for 6, 7, 8 extra yards there. Way to put the shoulders down and go. And got to keep our head up a little better there. You know, when you're running back, you can't run into the back of your lineman. You got to find that soft spot. That's all I can say. You got to find it. Good job, Chase to Ahmad, and good tackle by their guy. I really thought we might have Ahmad, and he might get that big stiff arm out and push the guy down.
They scouted that play a little bit, probably.
They had, but we completed it, I think, 4 times last night on them. We try to go with a bootleg again, and they've got us covered. Chase does the wise thing, pulls it down. We're sitting here in a situation where we're just right on Will's range, and I just chose to go for it on a 4th and 5. Mistake, you know, good play by their Mike linebacker there. Imes, just good job. Riley Darden, great effort. Chase is the first one to run after him, but if you're watching it again from an end zone cut, you can see Riley chasing him from a long ways off, coming up the sideline right behind him, and he saves the touchdown. And defense, good way to start off right there. Michael Lett was the first one to hit him, and then a host of Wildcats. But we got our backs against the wall. And thankfully, they're not able to pitch and catch there. Kaysen Buckner comes over to help defend. 3rd down coming up.
21
and
to
about
19.
9. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. 21-19. Crucial down.
And, you know, it appeared to me throughout the evening that, luckily for us, there were several times that they had open men and they just couldn't catch football. They dropped the football several times.
They had several drops.
So, but like you say, we have a crucial down coming up. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll bring you back to the 4th quarter. Don't go away because it just keeps getting more exciting and more exciting. It's a great ball game. We'll be back in a minute.
What if you could find peace of mind with Got Your Back Checking? Discover Ascend's Preferred Checking, where rewards and security are the key to a balanced financial future. Earn cash back on purchases at your favorite retailers. Plus, our ID theft protection, card patrol, and extra security mean your finances stay safe and sound. Open or upgrade to an Ascend Preferred Checking account and see what's possible.
Since 1917, Builder Supply has been the place to go for all your building materials. It's where the contractors have shopped for years. Builder Supply stocks quality Benjamin Moore paint, Tamco shingles, case knives, DeWalt, Stanley, and Makita tools, Peachtree's Southern Rose and Sun windows, Trader's grills, Quickset locks, General Shell brick, Yellow wood, and Pass Load nail guns and nails. Experienced salespeople are there to help you find the right products for your job. So when you're ready to build, whether large or small, think Builder Supply. 301 South Atlantic Street in Tullahoma.
It's a Kia Cadenza kind of day at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. This luxurious Kia has too many features to mention, with prices starting as low as $33,943. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. We have a huge selection to choose from here at Russell Barnett Kia, and mention this ad and receive an additional $500 off your next Kia Cadenza purchase. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Unlike all the rest, Southern Community Bank will provide you with a different banking experience because you are our first priority. Our services are intuitive. Our team is friendly. Our approach is refreshing. Our support to the community is unwavering. And our service is clearly unique. We offer accounts that make banking simple and hassle-free with all the conveniences you want and need most. Call Southern Community Bank and experience the bank that is unlike all the rest.
third down, and long yardage. We need to win the down. And they're going to hit an out route right here. Actually, they miss it. They come back to it on the next play. So now it's 4th and 9. And they're going to come back to the same type route. And they're going to complete it to the outside receiver, number 5 here. And that was big. I mean, 4th and 9. You like to win those on 4th and 9s. They're going to run the little counter right here. Emmanuel Williams on the tackle. We just need him to close a little bit faster instead of it being a 3 or 4 yard gain, get it to where it's a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Right.
And trying to run a counter right there, and Dylan McElhaney and Jose Justiano. It's good to see Jose playing out there. He's been battling shoulder injury all through the preseason. And again, big down. And he's gonna dump it off there. And they get the first down before Michael Lett can make the tackle. Well, that became a big play for them all night long.
Yes, it was.
And tight end jumps, so they back them up 5. And if I remember right, they're gonna run Eddings right up the gut.
Yep.
And big guard gets on Michael Lett, and nobody else is there to make the tackle.
And that was the first of about 3 times they did that for good yardage.
And good pressure here by Michael, and the ball's thrown high, and so we keep them from getting the 2-point conversion. But we're down for the first time, and now it's, interesting, how are we going to respond?
Right.
All momentum is on Shelbyville's side, and so it's a growing up time period for us. And they kick it out of bounds, and we're going to take it at 35. And we're going to roll to throw here, and Chase is going to hit Riley.
Good job.
So we're across the 50-yard line. We'll come back. We're going to run our version of the option. He pulls it, really should have given it, and then he sees a wide open Cole Potter and throws it down the field, kind of reminiscent of Auburn versus Alabama last fall.
Right.
And you saw the same type thing. You see Cole's cramping as he goes into the end zone, as Riley and Cole are both cramping.
But we scored
throughout this, and we've scored. It's 28-25. We've come back and retaken the lead. So that was great. Good response.
Yes.
And
too quick. Should have eaten a little more time.
Just gotta take them any way you can get them. When you're averaging, 9 points a game or whatever we were averaging.
Yeah.
Just not quick enough to catch that one from behind. Ooh. And they make 3 or 4 there before we're able to get him tackled. They don't come back and try to run the big guy up the middle, and Isaac Berber wraps up his feet, and Andy Duncan, 3rd and short. And here comes the quarterback on the trap, and he drives us for about 5 or 6 yards, picks up the first down. And here's your quick screen. You know, we got people coming, we got people out there, and he still makes 5 yards.
Right.
They come right back to it again. This time they split us and get about 6 or 7.
Yeah, just like I said, how can something so simple be so hard to deal with?
Here comes Edens, and this time he gets outside us. We don't have a edge player there, turning it back in, and Alex Williams and company finally get him out of bounds, but they're on the move. There's the trap right up the middle and into the end zone. Eddings goes, and so now we're going to be down by 4. And 6.5 minutes to go, so challenge again to try to respond.
It's like the little engine that could. I think I can, I think I can.
I think right here, it's Dylan McElhaney. Yep, that'll catch this. It's a great job. You know, we're getting great effort. And
yeah, I mean, this kid got his world rocked right there and just keeps moving forward.
We take over outside our 40, which is a good starting place. And there's an incidental face mask there, 5-yard penalty, so it's 1st and 2. Good run by Chris that time. That's the way you pick your holes, and he picks up the first down. And quarterback's doing a good job reading. Chase there again. That's the way to pick up your holes instead of running into the back of your lineman. That's the way we got to run the football. That's a good job by Chris House. And if I remember right, we're going to come back right here and try to hit Riley. And tough throw.
Riley needs to be about 4 inches taller. That'd been an easy pitch and catch. He had to get it over that linebacker's head, though.
Come back and run the option. Chase is on, keep it here, and picks up good yardage. Gives us a chance to make the first down now. And we're going to come back and just repeat the same play. This end over here is really struggling at finding the football. And Chris House gets the first down. And we're going to roll it, and Chase is going to pull it down and run. He picks up about 3. And we'll come back and run the option on this side over here. And Chase is going to keep it. And able to get it down inside the 10. And now there's, I don't know, about 3.5 minutes to go. And Chase is going to keep it again. And stretching for the end zone cone, but can't make it. We're going to go to our heavy bunch. And I'm telling you, I'm looking at the clock right now. It really crossed my mind to take a delay game, but then I was scared we couldn't get the 6 yards back. You know.
I understand.
A great offensive team, but I've looked at the clock, and there's 3 minutes and something, 3:13, 3:14 to go.
Too much time.
And I'm sitting there thinking, boy, we need to take another 2 minutes off this clock at least. But anyway, Cole Potter behind the offensive line there puts it in. It's a great job by our offensive line. By far and away the best ball game they've played. And so that makes it 35-32. With 3:26 to go, and you know that we've left a lot of time on the clock for them. Now, just got to have somebody on the defensive side of the ball step up and make a big play and
play like we did the first quarter.
We almost get it done. That's a great job by Will Holt.
What a kick.
You know, hit that chip shot. I really thought it was going out of bounds, and anyway, kicked back to the inside, and then I thought we might get it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I would say it looked like Tiger Woods, but I'll say it looked like Rory McIlroy. He's the one hitting those shots now.
They run the smash route and pick up yardage, but the clock's rolling, so we'll give them 5 yards and let the clock roll.
Right. Keep them in bounds.
Good exchange. They come back and try to run the little counter up inside.
Aaron Gray up in there.
3rd down and about 1. Clock still rolling. Here comes number 3. And he gets out to about the 46 or so, but there was a holding call. One of their linemen got on top of one of ours and just held him down, which you can't do. This is huge right here, 3rd and 12 or something like this.
Right, and the ball game, this is ball game right here.
And we don't have a linebacker get knocked down, and therefore number 1 is open. And so anyway.
And how does the linebacker get knocked down?
The receiver runs into him and pushes him down. But
thought that was illegal.
Well, it is if you get caught, and that's a hard call. So that doesn't bother me. It's just the freakness of it.
Yeah, right.
Just the freakness. The linebacker doesn't see him coming, and otherwise we've been trying to knock him down. So not anything you can. It's just the freakness of it.
And all of a sudden they're down on our 20-yard line.
20-yard line after Edens' big run there. And so now, here comes Edens again, and he gets the 1st down. And we're going to finally play this quick screen the way you're supposed to play it here in just a second. Mike
Good play.
There, makes the tackle, and 2nd down and 8, and Cole Potter, that's the way you play it.
Yeah.
You beat your blocker. Now, why the clock is stopping, I got no idea. That just makes no sense to me. And got a tackle moving there that I don't know why it irritated me, that's all I can say. And we took a timeout, and I had a conversation. I let them know that I did not appreciate it, but wasn't the reason we took the timeout. We took a timeout to try to give ourselves a chance here. We knew
to breathe.
Well, we just, you got to get kids, make sure they know what play's coming, and try to stop it. Here, Jacob Gagnier knocks the ball loose. The ball came out down there. He had the ball on his inside arm, and Jacob, absolutely KO'd him. From the end zone view, you see it even better. Right? It was a rock shot, but they ruled that he was already down when the ball came out. So, it was just one thing after another that you sit there and think, if any of those things go in our favor, then we're victorious. But it doesn't. And Shelbyville, that's a great drive by Cunningham and his offensive people. And they've eaten up over 3 minutes off the clock, and they're now up 39-35 with 23 seconds to go. And you just have those times when you feel like there's a black cloud over you and you can't get out from underneath it. And that's the way I felt last night for these kids. Our young man had fought hard. Alex Williams there on the return gets it out to about the 40. I thought he got it out to the 40. I guess we got marked back to the 38.
Oh, yeah. But we're moving the ball down the field.
Jake Crabtree, we got to spike it because we don't have any timeouts. We've used all of our timeouts trying to get our defense into position to keep them out of the end zone, and not able to do that. So backs up against the wall. We need a miracle play, and Probably if we had to do that and all over again, we'd try to get the ball there to Cole on the sideline. He could have stepped out of bounds, and this will be the last play of the game as they get the sack on us there. And good win for Shelbyville, tough loss for Tullahoma.
Mm-hmm. But a well-played ball game. I mean, we fought hard, played well, just sometimes you play well and don't win.
That's correct. You know, our young man didn't have anything to feel ashamed of last night.
No,
you know, we finally competed, and that was first thing we had to do is get to where we can compete. Now we got to get to where we can make enough plays to win a ball game.
To win, yeah. And next week, like Coach said, Giles County's coming here, and that's a good football team.
They're a good football team. They're in a classification below us, but they've played for several state championships in their classification. They've won one, and they lost last night to another team in that same district. You know, as the 3s and 4s are all together.
Right.
During the regular season, and CPA, which I believe played in the state championship last year for the 3As, and Giles County played in it for the 4As. So
there was some good football.
Good football being played last night between those two.
Yeah. Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed the show today. And, you know, the Wildcats, they're moving onward and upward. And like Coach Olive said last week, you boys have got to learn and be able to compete. Well, this week they did. And next week they're going to grow with the emotion that I saw on the field after the ball game last night. If they carry that on through practice with this week and then go bring it to the football field next Friday night, we'll have another great football game. Folks, we appreciate you being here with us. Oh, Players of the Week. Let's give it the Offensive Player of the Week. Number 5, Cole Potter. Cole, scored 4 touchdowns?
He had 4 touchdowns last night, and 1 off of receiving and 3 rushing.
Right, and some great tackles running some folks down that kept them out of the end zone. Defensive Player of the Week, Jacob Gagnier, number 55, and Jacob had a great ball game.
He did. He played up to his potential last night on both sides of the ball, and I haven't, you know, I don't grade out the offensive lineman, Coach Therese, well, but I think he played well in the offensive line, and defensively last night was by far and away his best game. And there at the end, down on the goal line, he gave us a chance to survive and win the game when he, he rocked him there at the goal line, and that ball, you know, slid out. And
should have been ours.
No, I don't know. You can't
should have been mine.
You can't tell whether
it should have been.
Name.
I didn't say it.
Guy's name was going down. But anyway, it was great effort. And so anyway, good job by Jacob.
And our unsung hero this week is for his play at quarterback and contributions during the ball game is Chase Dixon, number 15.
And Chase played really well. You know, he's still learning the nuances of being a quarterback, but he's made great strides. And you know, we've got 2 quarterbacks that we've been playing all year long, and we may end up playing the rest of the season with 2 quarterbacks. Right. It's a, you know, who's hot. That's what it's going to come down. Who's hot?
You know, at this level as well, you know that in high school football, you don't know the next play whether you only have 1 quarterback.
That's correct.
And you need to have people able to play that position. And I think you're fortunate to have the 2 young men that you have that you can run in and out of there and still keep your ball team moving up and down the field. So, folks, with that said, thanks for being with us. Watch the replays tonight. There'll be a replay at, I believe it's 8:30, and tomorrow afternoon on Sunday at 3. So, until next Friday night in the stands, for John Olive and John Gray, we'll see you there.